to the city streets, we began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals, they take us higher. The night's young and it's just begun as she puts her hand in mine. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, as we shout from the top. We're gonna
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. You join me on a surprisingly sunny Saturday morning, albeit at the moment actually the clouds have just hidden the sun. I've got up, I've got dressed, I've blow dried my hair, albeit it's currently looking a little bit like, but it's fine. I've got on my dress that I bought from Oliver Bonus in a vlog not too long ago. It's got pockets, which means it is like top tier. I put a black belt around it because I've got my black Doc Martens on, and then got a little plain black Alice band. These little earrings, which are from New Look from a few years ago. Usual rings, usual watch. I'm gonna throw on a coat and we're gonna go out and explore. So welcome back. Just a quick intro. It's been a very chill morning. It's currently 12:30. So we've not done a huge amount this morning other than like getting up and getting dressed. So yeah, it's time to actually go outside. I've got a lot of steps to make up. So we are actually gonna walk all the way to Mudchute / Canary Wharf and get outside in, it's like semi-sun now rather than sun, but like still get outside because I don't think I've left the flat since Thursday and it's now Saturday. So it says everything you need to know.
two hearts running wild. Now the morning is the afternoon. We lay awake in bed. The laughs so loud as the hours pass. We're gonna do it all again. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop.
Hi, you are weirdly zoomed in. I don't think I can zoom you out. I've just made it back from a little day out. It's now grey and looks like it's about to rain. So I think that was a perfect timing. But yeah, we just went out to Mudchute Park, went for a little walk, then went into Canary Wharf and I bought something that I've now misplaced. I'm gonna go find that and I will be right back. So I picked up another top up of the Ordinary Glycolic Acid. So I got my first one gifted to me by The Ordinary and I actually really enjoy it. So I picked up another one because I've very nearly finished. So that was a recent top up. The other thing I need to also buy at another point is another hair heat protection spray because I've basically nearly finished mine. I think it's got like one use left in it. But my hair is like extremely soft at the moment. You'll have seen this morning that I put in a little bit of hair oil before I went in the bath. And I put in, it's the Beauty Bay, forget the exact name of the oil, but I'll put it in the description. It's the Beauty Bay oil, and I like lathered it all over my scalp and like all through the ends. And then I did my normal hair wash routine and my hair is so much softer, and that's the only real thing that I changed. So I do think I'm gonna make a decent hair oil application more of a weekly occurrence because I mean I can't stop touching my hair, which I know is gonna be really freaking annoying, but it's because it's so soft. And that's the only real thing that I changed. So anyway, it is now a lot later. I am just taking a few moments in front of the computer, having a little switch off. I'm gonna get some squash minute because I'm quite thirsty. And then that's what I'm gonna do in my evening. I think I might have quite a chill one, read a book. We need to work out what we're gonna eat for dinner. We had quite a late lunch. We went to Market Halls in Canary Wharf. So I don't think we're gonna eat like a proper meal, but we'll obviously work out lunch or dinner even at some point. It's been a very, very, very lovely day. Why is my hair so soft?
I know you told your friend you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts.
quite a bit later and now it's time to make some dinner. So I've got some chestnut mushrooms which I'm gonna wash, and then I'm basically gonna make like a mushroom stroganoff style thing. I think that's the plan because I've got some cream that's about to go off and I've got some mushrooms that I need to eat, so I feel like that's quite a good use of both of those two things. I have got back a little bit into reading. I'm currently reading, let me show you, All the Lights We Cannot See by Anthony Doerr. I think it's actually quite a well-known book. It's quite heavy. Like it's a book that it takes a lot out of you to read it, and therefore I find myself not reaching for it very often, which means this is what happens. I read books like this and then it slows down my like reading pace. But I read like 100 pages over the last like hour or two, so I'm getting there, you know? Honestly, chopping up mushrooms is one of my favourite things to do. It's one of those like kitchen tasks I just really weirdly enjoy. Something just like weirdly satisfying about it. So yeah, I just haven't really been reading much recently, and I think it's because the book that I'm reading at the moment is less entertaining and more like quite heavy and deep, and I just feel like at the moment I'm not quite in the mood to read it. But it is a good book. Like I just feel like I'm not in the headspace to read it, but I'm trying to work my way through it so that then I can get on to something a little bit more easy breezy. So yeah, I haven't been reading much at all. I think I've read about 50 pages over the last like 2 weeks, which for me is atrocious. So I was very much at one point in the year on track to read 100 books in the year, but I think it's probably more going to be like 75, which I think is fine.
But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to grey as you fade away, as you fade away.
Dinner is now bubbling away, which may be what you can hear very quietly in the background. And I'm currently watching Married at First Sight Australia. This show gets more wild every year. There's something slightly unhinged about the Australian one versus the UK one. I'm like a week behind, so I've got quite a lot of catching up to do. It's actually it's a really like busy time of year for reality TV when you've got like Big Brother, Married at First Sight Australia, Love is Blind. There's a new season of X on the Beach. Like it's a busy time of year, and when I think back, like I never ever, when I was like a kid, or more like a teenager, and I lived at home, I never used to watch any of these. Like I never used to watch Big Brother. The first seasons of Love Island, when Love Island was like massive in like 2017, 18, 19, somewhere around there. Didn't watch it back then either. I don't know what it is. I've just really got into it at the moment. It's like really good background, non-committal telly. And I kind of really, really enjoy it. And I think it's because I'm reading quite a lot of like, especially at the moment, quite a lot of heavy books, and so it's just like something like nothingness to watch, and I'm enjoying it. So yeah, when I'm watching Married at First Sight Australia, and I'm at the very first commitment ceremony, and I can't remember what the male expert is called, but his face has just been permanently unimpressed for like most of this episode. And I'm kind of really here for it. So yeah, I'm gonna keep watching Married at First Sight Australia. I've got some rice bubbling away. It's just got a little bit too hot, so I've turn the temperature down a little bit, and then I've got my stroganoff boiling away on the hob, and I'm gonna make some delicious food. Beef stroganoff is something that I ate a lot growing up, then didn't eat at all for like 10 years, and then in my last sort of 6 months I've got really back into like beef stroganoff or mushroom stroganoff. It's like a really easy but like heartwarming, delicious, like wintry food. I'm just like really enjoying it. So yeah, I'm gonna keep making dinner, keep watching Married at First Sight Australia, and I will check in with you guys later.
Yes.
This show, fucking hell. Good morning. Let me just scoot you in a little bit. Morning. It is now Sunday. I'm obviously up, dressed, and ready for the day. It is like 10:30, give or take. So it's been a very slow morning. I'm sure you probably picked up, I think from probably the last vlog, that I have had a intense week at work. So I feel like I just needed a very slow weekend. But I do really want to, throughout especially spring and summer, where it gets a bit brighter, a bit warmer, a bit more pleasant all round, I want to start getting up a little bit earlier, both weekdays and weekends. So on a weekday I tend to get up at like 7:15ish, and then a weekend I tend to get up about 9 o'clock. So I would really like to push those back. So like on a weekday I'm getting up at like 6:30ish, and then on a weekend I'm getting up at like 7:30. Watch that not happen. But regardless, I'm now up, I'm awake. So Alex and I are gonna go and make a roast dinner, but to do so, first things first, we need to go to the supermarket. So that is the next step. We're gonna try and not get wet because it's a grim day, but let's go to the supermarket.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals they take us higher. The nights young.
We've just submitted all the paperwork for the mortgage. I mean, it doesn't mean anything. What it just means is we're going to find out whether banks will loan us the money. And then when we find out whether they can or not, we then start looking for a house, and it's really stressing me out. It's okay, fine. I've committed to nothing currently other than time of my life to fill out a 20-page document. But yeah, it's getting quite real. We've got a mortgage advisor, we've got a solicitor. Oh! Actually gone. This feels like so weirdly adult. I mean, it's gonna be like 6 months before we can even start putting the offers in because money's tied up in like bonds and things, but like, anyway. The other thing I've also done is booked our trip to Scotland. So me, my two like best friends that I've had in my life since like 2008, and my two closest and oldest friends have booked a group trip to Edinburgh and Glasgow and Mallaig. I don't know why. So it's Scotland. We're going to Scotland. We've gone quite bougie. To be honest, I've never gone on a group holiday before. I've only ever done holidays with family or with partners or by myself. Like, I've never gone on holiday with a friend before. So I often forget that obviously it looks more expensive because it's for 4 rather than for 2. Also, we have gone quite expensive. We're talking like £600 each for the hotels and things that we're staying in for a week, which is quite a lot personally. But we're staying in some like beautiful hotels. Like, we're staying in the Glasgow Grosvenor Hotel, which is like as bougie as they come. And then we're staying in a country club in Edinburgh, well, just outside Edinburgh, which is a spa hotel. So we haven't gone in low, we've gone in like near the top. In my defense, I pulled all these hotels. I pulled a range of hotels, apartments of all different like price ranges in all different parts of each city, and I put it out to the rest of them. So I put it out to like Alex, friend Alex, and also Sophie, and was like, you guys, I'm kind of happy price range with any of these, to be fair, but you guys pick, because I don't want to make that cool. And they all agreed on the same 3 things. So it's in Glasgow for 2 nights, then we're going up to Mallaig, which is like the Highlands, for 3 days, and then we're going back via Edinburgh for 2 days. So yeah, it's gonna be an intense couple of days. We are thinking of hiking, shopping, visiting like historic things. I've been to Edinburgh once for the Wicked press night, which I think I filmed and put on YouTube, but that is literally the only time, as far as I'm aware, that I've been to Edinburgh. Why do I keep saying Edinburgh? Scotland. As far as I'm aware, I've been to Scotland. I went up, it's Keswick in Scotland. We definitely went just north of the border to pick up my mum from a train station and then come back again, but I can't remember where we went. I've not really been to Scotland, so I'm buzzing. That was expensive. I stuck it on my new credit card, which, yeah, it's been a very expensive day. We had the most delicious roast dinner. We had a roast chicken, cauliflower cheese, roast potatoes, and Alex makes these carrots which are cooked in like butter and sugar. So that's what we've been up to this afternoon. Otherwise, I haven't really done a huge amount. I'm trying to like catch up on random telly. So I have quite a lot of Married at First Sight and Big Brother and YouTube. I'm trying to like just catch up on. I'm making it sound like it's really hard work. It really isn't. I've just sat here and watched telly, but it feels like I'm accomplishing something. I can't quite explain it. So yeah, that's basically been the afternoon, and obviously filling out this paperwork and booking this holiday. So, and making a roast dinner. So we've done quite a lot. Tonight we're heading to the South Bank for a concert. So I need to head off in about an hour. So for the next hour, I'm just gonna sit here and watch some more YouTube and sit on all of that news and all of that spending that I'm either done or about to do. So I will see you guys later.
We wanna chase the night, wanna dance
now back home. I'm in bed. That was actually such a nice concert. It reminds me sometimes that I feel like I need to do more of that. I need to go see more music, experience more live entertainment that's not just theatre. But I also read a large chunk of my book on the way over. I'm now like that far through. It's just about starting to get interesting. It's a very slow paced book, and like the main 3 characters that you're following, 2 of them for the whole book and 1 of them for like half the book, are only just like meeting each other. So I'm enjoying it, but I'm not loving it. So I'm kind of looking forward to this book being over and being able to choose something different. But in the meantime, I'm that far through. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed coming along and joining me for a lovely wholesome weekend in London. If you did, give it a thumbs up and click subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!